video calling each other. we we are video calling each other and pinching ourselves. Oh my gosh, is this the answered prayer that we have been waiting for? So my name is Bongi Pengu. The most important title I have is that of being a mom. I am an agricultural scientist by profession who donated her job back to the economy because when you realize Uguti, the environment that you are in does not allow you to dream big and to achieve big things. You need to make drastic changes in your life. And I am so grateful for the amazing industry of network marketing because I think what it has done for some of us and what we have been able to do with this amazing industry in a short space of time, I probably would have had to wait for retirement, to achieve those things. So right now, we are going to share with you an opportunity, that has literally taken us out of sabbatical. I have been on a network marketing sabbatical. I've been on a 2-year break. And for me, the next opportunity that I told myself I will be partnering with, it needed to be a retirement plan for me and the individuals that I would be partnering with and locking arms with. And when I looked at this, it made sense and it ticked so many boxes. It ticked so many boxes. This is an amazing company that has been created by Africans for Africa. And I am very, very, very proud of it. But secondly, we are not dealing here with a newbie. We are dealing here with a company that has a tangible product that is tried and tested. So there's nothing more refreshing than bringing into the market, a product that you don't have to convince anyone works because the testimonials are there. The testimonials are countless, okay? But for me, I think, as you grow through the ages, you realize that, we are out here chasing wealth, but the real wealth is actually within us. It's in our health. Steve Jobs was one of the wealthiest men, in the world. But let me tell you, on his deathbed, he was not thinking about the millions. The only thing he was thinking about in that moment was, I wish I had my health. So for me, it is exciting to have an opportunity, that is going to not only help you to be a healthier version of yourself, but the other box that it ticked, okay, the other box that it ticked was the wealth side of it. This is an opportunity that is landing in our market right now, in the SADC region right now, and you are in this Zoom with the opportunity to be a founding member, okay? This is literally Mark Zuckerberg back when he was in tertiary inviting his 5 friends saying, I have an idea. I have identified a problem. I have the solution. Let's do this. And from those 5 friends, only 2 of them, believed in the vision that they had. Today, they are multi-billionaires. So I want you to see yourself right now in that dorm room, and I am that Mark Zuckerberg, the opportunity that the person who invited you for tonight, that person is your Mark Zuckerberg right now. And you need to listen for the next hour and take all the information that we will be sharing with you, because I can tell you now, this company and this product and the compensation plan that it is bringing, this is going to be the new wave in health and wealth within our industry. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to Affluence Global. And the first thing I fell in love with was the name of the company. When you actually look up the word affluence and what it means, it speaks abundance. Okay, it speaks abundance, abundance in every aspect of your life. And that is what I personally want. I don't know about you, but Mina, I need holistic abundance, okay? And I love the tagline, live your dream. I think that as adults, naturally, because of the responsibilities that we have, you grow up and you realize, your adulting, guys, is not easy. And your reality starts to pop the bubble of the dreams that you had as a child. You dream less and less and less because of, you know, the realities of life and the responsibilities of life. So this company is going to allow us to relive those dreams. And I hope that you are ready for that. All right. So this is a company that is 2 years old. Right? It was founded in 2023, but in their first year, the co-founders and the team of experts that they have put together were really focused on, you know, mapping out what this company is going to look like, conceptualizing it, you know, doing their research around the product, formulating, you know, and putting together the amazing product that we will be presenting to you. So it really hit the market in 2024. So when I literally say that the ground is still fertile, I mean it in every sense of the word. The headquarters are in Ghana. Okay, so the company is based in West Africa. And right now, they have a footprint across Africa, with their biggest markets obviously being in Ghana, in Cameroon. There is a huge, retail market that they have in Zimbabwe. But within the rest of the SADC region and Kenya, you know, these are still relatively new markets where they are saying, listen, we have a vision, help us, you know, as the visionaries to actually take this vision across to the multitudes, to the masses. Okay. So Affluence Global is a direct selling company in the health and wellness space. And as I said, you know, what I loved about them is we are dealing here with products that have been carefully researched and formulated by medical experts. So they are clinically proven to work, and the results speak for themselves. They do have a small footprint in the UK and the US as well. And of course, their vision is to become the largest provider of health and wealth opportunities in this vibrant and growing direct selling industry, right? So who are the visionaries behind Affluence Global? All right, so we have two gentlemen by the name of David Kubaferi and Prince Simpri. And what I love about the two co-founders of this company is when you look at the experience that they have, industry experience, they have a nice, well-balanced experience, you know, in the corporate sector, as well as in the direct selling industry, because not only do they come from a corporate background, but having been in the network marketing industry, they have proven themselves. And, you know, we are talking here about seven-figure income earners who then said, listen, we are now ready to actually create something of our own, you know, for Africans by Africa. Right. Now, it was very important for me to not only know who the visionaries are, but to also know who is behind these visionaries, because you cannot, you know, manage a whole ship on your own as a captain. You know, a captain needs a team that he is working with of different experts. So the Affluence Global ship is driven, you know, by a board that has 9 members. And these are members that are well versed and well experienced in different areas. You know, we've got medical doctors, we've got chartered accountants, we've got forensics experts. And of course, they have an executive team where some of the functions within the company are outsourced, you know, from legal to auditing to logistics. Guys, we are talking here about 35 years of combined industry experience driving the Affluence Global ship. So this alone gave me comfort that we are not dealing here with a Mafidizolo. We are not dealing here with a small player. You know, our co-founders knew exactly, you know, the vision that they had and the level at which they wanted to execute this vision. And they made sure that they put the best minds behind, you know, the project that they had. Right. Now that we've gone through, you know, the formalities, what is Affluence Global bringing to you and I? Okay, so I'm a scientist, so I always want to think of the problem first before I get to the solution, because let me tell you, the solution that they have provided is an amazing solution. But what problem is this solution fixing? Okay, because we're not here to sell a product, we are here to solve a problem. Now, there is an increasing global health problem. Right now, if you go onto Google, you go onto ChatGPT and you just type over the last 20 years, what has been, the global health statistics, what do they look like? And guys, there has been a huge, huge, huge increase in global health problems. Chronic illnesses are on the rise. Cardiovascular diseases, cancer. The most shocking thing to me over the last couple of years and recently has been seeing little children, that are now, being born with cancer. My mom is a nurse. She's in, the medical profession. So some of the stories that she tells me are absolutely shocking. These are chronic illnesses that growing up, like we just knew these are for the older generation, but now you have more younger people actually encountering major health issues. We've got hormonal imbalances becoming an issue, things like Alzheimer's disease. I could list a long list of health issues that currently exist, that are currently on the rise. High blood pressure, diabetes. A lot of people right now are pre-diabetic and they don't even know it. So it is a long list of global issues that we are currently dealing with, and unfortunately that are unavoidable because of the lifestyle changes that have happened over the last couple of years. We are eating more processed meals that have high sugar content. The stresses of life, guys, the economy is literally stressing us out. The cost of living is stressing us out. So a lot of these illnesses are also linked to just societal stress. So the question is, what is the root cause? What is the common denominator? And I love what the team of medical experts did within, Affluence Global when they were formulating, the product that I will be sharing with you. They actually sat down and they said, right, what is the source of this problem? Because if we can provide a solution for the common denominator, the root cause, we've literally solved, 80 to 90% of the health problems that exist. And when they did their research, they came to one conclusion: oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is caused by what? It is caused by free radicals, okay? When your body has a high concentration of free radicals, they attack your cells. I want you to imagine this, right? I'm going to try and simplify the science behind this because I want you to also understand what is happening to your body right now as we sit in this Zoom, okay? So we have this thing called free radicals, okay? this enemy right now that we are dealing with. And what are free radicals? Free radicals are just molecules, okay? So I want you to imagine that naturally your body and nature produces, molecules, and they travel in pairs. A pair is two, right? One and two. They travel in pairs. But now the problem with free radicals is free radicals are actually unpaired molecules. So they are missing their partner. They are missing their twin. So what do? They go crazy. They go crazy in your body trying to attach themselves to another pair. So they don't know that, the pair that they are attaching them, is this a healthy cell? Is this their molecule that they've lost? So what these free radicals do is they then latch on to your healthy cells, in an effort to hold on to something so that they can survive. But in return, what are they actually doing when they latch onto your healthy cells? They are taking away molecules from your healthy cells. So they are actually damaging every single cell in your body, okay? So this then causes something called oxidative stress. It puts your healthy cells under stress because now you have these free molecules that are holding hostage, holding hostage these other healthy molecules from them. So every single health challenge that exists, the common denominator, it's these free radicals that are literally busy right now. As we are sitting in the Zoom right now in your body, you have free radicals that are just busy snatching those molecules from your healthy cells. So it affects every single organ in your body. And if something affects every single organ in your body, it means it is the common denominator in every illness that exists out there. So this is a very nice visual um, demonstration of what they actually do to your body. So you've got a normal cell, you've got a healthy cell, and boom, free radical comes. Free radical is looking to latch onto something, and they latch onto your healthy cells, and they start taking away from those healthy cells. They leave them under stress, and as a result, your cells, they just start to die away, okay, because of oxidative stress. So where do the free radicals come from? Okay, your body produces free radicals, okay, because they are just molecules, but also they come from pollution. So right now, you and I are breathing in polluted air. The air that you're breathing is not purified, okay? So we're breathing in, free radicals. The processed foods that we are eating, when they digest in our bodies, they are releasing more free radicals. When you're stressed out, when you're walking out into the sun, every single thing produces free radicals. So it's unavoidable, okay? Now, this is going to accelerate aging. Okay, so when you look at people that have skin conditions, eczema, your wrinkles, acne, the list goes on. It's because of oxidative stress and this little animal called the free radical. It damages your organs. It weakens your immunity. So then the question is, Bongi, what is the solution? Because if our healthy cells are being held hostage by these free radicals, how do we release them, of the free radicals? Nature has a solution. And the answer is antioxidants. Okay, the word itself, anti means against, oxidants is it's against oxidation, it's against oxidative stress. So, what antioxidants do is they will then travel as well because they are also molecules. They will travel into your body, and what they do is they say, Mr. Free Radical, release the healthy cell and take me instead, okay? Because I can handle you, I can neutralize you. So that is how antioxidants work in neutralizing free radicals in our body, okay? So they are the solution that nature has provided us. Now, your body can produce its antioxidants, but unfortunately, it's not enough to deal with the amount of free radicals that exist in our bodies, okay? So where do you find antioxidants? You can find them in fruits, you can find them in herbs, you can find them in vegetables, your deep blue, your deep purple, your deep red fruits and vegetables. That is where you will find your source of antioxidants. But is it enough to neutralize these free radicals in our bodies? No, it's not enough, because you would need to consume a very high amount of these fruits and vegetables. And guys, let me tell you, my grocery budgets, I don't know, when was the last time you went grocery shopping? Food is expensive. My grocery budget cannot allow me to be waking up in the morning with a bowl of strawberries and berries and, having berries and nuts at lunch. But also, do you have control over how these fruits and vegetables are produced? No, you don't. Okay. So the vegetables and the fruits that you are buying from stores, chemicals have been used from the planting of the seed, when it germinates, when it produces the fruits, to the preservation. So it just becomes an ongoing cycle. So then the question is, what has Affluence Global come up with as a solution? So our medical experts, with international consultants, when they sat down, they said, right, we've already established that the body needs antioxidants, a certain amount of, antioxidants to neutralize these free radicals so that we can deal with the cell itself. We can help the healthy cell to protect itself against these free radicals and oxidative stress. So what our experts did was they said, let's introduce double red rose. Double red rose is a superfood, guys. Double red rose is an antioxidant powerhouse. They literally sat down, did their research, and they found 12 fruits that have a high concentration of antioxidants and many other benefits. And with just one 10 ml serving, of double red rose, you are literally taking in the equivalent of 10 servings of fruits. Okay, so it comes in a box, as you can see in the image, and in that box you have 15 sachets, and the double red rose is a gel, it's a juice. Okay, so you wake up in the morning, you tear off your sachets, and you drink the double red rose. Okay, now let's look at these ingredients, because now we need to understand, why is this an antioxidant? Why is it a powerhouse? Why is it such a strong, clinically proven solution to literally solving and helping you with every single, chronic illness that exists? Okay, so the roselle itself, the rose, ladies, the next time he buys you roses, understand there's value in those roses, right? So the red rose is going to help you with skin conditions, breakouts, because it has skin rejuvenation properties. It helps with respiratory support. So things like sore throats and colds, the roselle is going to help you that. Eye health, I wear glasses. I cannot wait to see what the next 3 to 5 years is going to look like with, taking double red rose as my daily supplement. It's a mood enhancement. Ladies, let me tell you, you get to this age that we are at where these hormonal imbalances are literally they mess up your mood. I don't know what happens, the 1 minute you're happy, the 1 minute you want to cry. So this is going to help, with the mood enhancement, relieving your body of stress. So migraines, depression, guys, depression. If you are suffering from depression, or someone that is suffering from depression, and they go and they take a subscription, it is perpetuating the problem. Depression is literally an indication of you having a hormonal imbalance. And that is what oxidative stress does, because it is attacking your organs, okay? The glands that are producing your hormones, when they are under attack, your whole system, your hormonal imbalance is thrown out. So depression is simply an indication that you need to fix what is happening within your body with the glands that are producing hormones. Then we've got goji berry. Goji berry is antioxidant rich. It's going to support eye health and vision. It boosts your immune system. It protects the liver. The liver is one of the most important organs. It's your recycling machine. Okay, so if you've got glaucoma, if you've got cancer and tumors, this is going to help with that. If you've got high cholesterol, anxiety, sleep apnea, this is your girl. Pomegranate, okay, healing properties. It's an anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant, it's a heart health booster. It's going to support digestive and joint health. Digestive health is so important because everything stems from the gut. If you have an unhealthy gut, you are going to have immunity issues. You are going to have anti-inflammatory issues. So Alzheimer's, cancer, arthritis, osteoarthritis, high blood pressure. I've been seeing so many testimonials, for high blood pressure. Okay, pomegranate helps with that. Peach. Okay, the peach is vitamin rich, it's fiber rich, it's a fiber rich antioxidant. It's gonna, support your digestion and heart health. It's gonna boost your overall immunity as well. So things like obesity, high blood pressure, stroke. I've been seeing, stroke testimonials as well. Kidney stones, iron deficiency, the peach is going to help with that. Then we've got jujube, which is a Chinese date. This is an immune booster. It's going to improve your sleep and relaxation. And let me tell you something about sleep. If you are not sleeping throughout the night, and I'm not talking about your body being tired and you just want to go to sleep, but your brain is wide awake. I'm talking about quality sleep, when your body and your brain shut down for a good 8 hours. If you have insomnia and you are not sleeping throughout the night, your body releases a hormone. We call it a stress hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is not your friend, okay? Because what cortisol is going to do, it's going to affect, it's going to mess up your immune system. It's going to mess up your metabolic rate. So you're going to struggle not only with your immune system, but also with losing weight. You're going to find yourself having cravings at night, and you're going to wake up in the morning, you are grumpy. It's going to mess up your mood. Cortisol is not your friend. So jujube is going to improve your sleep. Okay, it's so that's in return is going to help shut down, those cortisol levels. It's going to support digestion. So again, people that have UTIs, infertility issues, Alzheimer's, constipation, colon cancer, this is going to assist with that. Red grapes, and here we are talking about the good grapes that still have, those seeds in them. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are buying seedless grapes, they have already lost the goodness in them, okay? You are buying a genetically modified fruit that has not been made by nature, right? So grapes in their fullest and purest form have anti-cancer properties. They improve blood circulation and they are good for eye and skin health, all right? Acerola cherry. Acerola cherry is very, very high in vitamin C. Anything that has vitamin C, anything that is high in vitamin C, you must understand, is good when it comes to alkalinizing your body, okay? When your body is acidic, it is a good, it basically provides an environment for all illnesses and bacteria. And so you want to alkalinize, your whole system so that you can fight off a lot of the diseases. So if you actually do a little bit of researching, you will actually learn that an acidic environment is also the root cause of a lot of illnesses out there. So anything that has vitamin C is good as an alkalinizing agent. So it's an astringent, it's an anti-inflammatory, again, diarrhea, coughs, colds, skin conditions. Vitamin C is also very good for your skin. Lemon, okay, this is a vitamin C powerhouse. Again, detoxifying and alkalizing. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it's good for stroke prevention, cancer, asthma, bronchitis, hypersensitivity, anemia, obesity. Guys, the list goes on. Red ginseng. Do I have any gentlemen in the house? Do I have any gentlemen on this Zoom? Okay, red ginseng is your best friend. Red ginseng is your best friend, guys. There is a reality show that I am watching right now called Married at First Sight. There is a young couple, okay? This is where people, that are struggling in relationships, they come on to the show, they get married to a stranger, okay? And there is a young couple right now that is struggling because of erectile dysfunction, okay? I hope we have over 18s in this Zoom, okay? So because of the stresses that we now have, in modern day living, because of our, diets, our bad lifestyle habits, conditions that used to affect the older generation are now affecting the younger generation. So gentlemen, Aibo, please, 1 sachet of double red rose a day is going to help put your relationship back together. We are strengthening relationships here, all right? So red ginseng, regulates blood sugar. It helps with blood circulation. It boosts energy and mental clarity. So it's very, very good when it comes to erectile dysfunction, cancer-related fatigue, and diabetes. Guys, after this Zoom, go back to the person that invited you and ask them to share with you a testimonial of the 51-year-old who bought double red rose for high blood pressure, but then he discovered that this thing is turning him into a 21-year-old, okay, because of the red ginseng. Carob extract is an antioxidant, and it improves digestion. It's going to support your skin and high health. It's going to help with cholesterol, skin condition, and digestive issues. Then we've got the Chinese honey locust, another anti-inflammatory. It's going to clear your phlegm, okay? I remember back in COVID, a lot of people that actually struggled with COVID, it was due to the high levels or the high production of phlegm in their whole respiratory system. So if right now you have a lot of phlegm, it indicates a deeper problem. Okay, so this is going to help clear phlegm. Um, and then, of course, we have the honey in its purest form, not the honey that you're buying from the stores. Honey in its purest form is a natural antibacterial, okay? And it's an antioxidant. It's going to help with wound healing and boosting immunity. And then we have the last ingredient. So right now, if you are coming into Affluence Global, understand that you are getting the improved version of Double Red Rose, because the first version of Double Red Rose did not have neck. But because we have specialists, guys, in the team who are always wanting to improve and make sure that the products that they are formulating are performing at their optimal, they actually discovered that let's add neck. Neck is a catalyst. When we're talking about a catalyst, we are talking about something that speeds up the reaction of something, okay? So Double Red Rose, we said, is an antioxidant powerhouse. We want it, we want all these ingredients to produce and to supply our body and to, with antioxidants. So NAC is a precursor. NAC actually helps, increase the level of production of our antioxidants. It's good when it comes to the production of glutathione. Glutathione is very, very useful as well when it comes to antioxidants in our bodies. Okay, it's going to detoxify your liver, your kidneys, it supports lung health, it regulates your mental health. Okay, so these are all the key ingredients that our medical experts within Affluence Global sat down, they put together, and they said, right, we are literally coming up with a solution, one solution that comes in a sachet. And this is going to be a solution that deals with the root cause of the problem, with the root cause, of free radicals. And as a result, when you look at the testimonials that we have, you are going to find that there are so many different testimonials on multiple different conditions because we are solving the problem at the cellular level. Okay, now the question is, Bongi, how do I get this product? Okay, because I want it, I need it. And let me tell you something, guys, health is something that you are going to pay the price for, whether you like it or not. Okay, you are going to pay the price for your health. Why do I say this? Okay, because you are either going to pay for the price of your health now to prevent illnesses, okay, to take daily food supplements like Double Red Rose that help you prevent whatever conditions you are dealing with from deteriorating, or you are going to pay for the price of health when you are in a hospital bed struggling, because you are now, you have stage 4 of this, you have level 2 of that. So for me and my family, we are saying, listen, we want a better quality of life. So we are actually going to deal with this at the preventative level, okay? And we are going to take, those daily supplements, right? Now, Affluence Global opted for a beautiful, beautiful distribution model that says, I'm not going to put this product on retail stores, because if I put this product on retail stores, where's the story behind it? Where is the impact behind the product? And why pay for retail stores? Why pay for retail shelves? Why pay for, hundreds and thousands of dollars of marketing when I can actually use a distribution model that empowers the person using the product? Okay, so they opted for a distribution model called word of mouth marketing, network marketing, direct selling, where they say, you are going to be using this product anyway. You're going to love it because you're going to see a healthier, better version of yourself. And what happens, when we experience good products and services, we talk about them, okay? We talk about them. You walk into a store, you walk into a restaurant, you get good service, you talk about it. But the question is, how much are you getting paid? Nothing. Okay. So you are going to get this product from a distributor in your city, your town. But as I said, right now, you have the opportunity to be that distributor because we are still at ground level. Affluence Global is still just setting up structures, in South Africa, in Eswatini, in Lesotho, in Namibia, in Botswana, in Kenya, in Tanzania. They are still saying, listen, we're setting up house. We want to be compliant here. We want to operate locally because we are in this for the long game. We want permanence in every single local country. Now we need you to help us distribute this product. Okay. So these are the 4 packages that we have. And remember that signing up as a distributor does not automatically mean that you are now going out there to sell the product. Okay. The biggest benefit of signing up as a distributor means you can then buy the product at a big discount, at a wholesale price for personal use. Okay. So we have 4 levels. You can come in as an associate, okay, which is 1,100 rand. Okay, so the rands are equivalent for Eswatini. It's 1:1. It's equivalent for Namibia. It's equivalent for Lesotho. Okay, now Botswana, Kenya, Tanzania, you have different rates. Okay, so you can go back to the person that referred you and they will give you the rates for your country. Okay, so associate is 1,100. It's going to give you 1 box. Okay, remember 1 box comes with 15 sachets. Or you can opt for promoter, which gives you 3 boxes at 2,900 Rand. Or if you are saying, Bongi, Mina, I'm not here to play. Market share. You're speaking about market share. That market share is coming to me and my household. Give me the business packages. Give me the serious packages. Okay, so you can also come in as a business builder, which is 12,100, and business builder gives you 15 boxes. Okay, and then we have the Kapatia business owner, which is 24,200, and this gives you 30 boxes. Okay. Now, these are the starter packs that we have. You will notice that they have a column there called BV. Every product that is purchased on the Affluence Global system has points allocated to it. These points are like our own local currency that we then use to calculate compensation in different ways. All right, now let's go to the next slide. So now that you've decided on your package, what is the benefits? Now, there's going to be the person that says, Mina, I just want this for my personal use. But for the person like me who is saying, you know what, there's 4 months left to the year, I've got bills to pay, I've got debt to clear. If you are saying, I am tired of living an above average life, if you are saying, Bongi, I am ready to live the life that I deserve, my passport is sitting, it's gathering dust. I can't remember when was the last time, I copped on a flight without worrying about my bank balance behind. If you are the person that is saying, listen, I want to fast track paying off my house, I want to fast track paying off my car, I want to start planning, for the next 10, 20 years of my retirement and my kids, this is for you. Okay, so Affluence Global has 10 ways that you can earn, right? And the first way is retailing. Okay, so if you decide, I'm going to sell this product, and guys, the one thing about selling, everyone is either selling or buying, one way or the other. Right now, if you have a job, you had to sit in an interview and you had to sell yourself. And every day of your life, when you are waking up, going to that job, you are selling yourself every single day. You are working 8 hours a day for a salary. Okay. You are having to keep convincing, and you keep convincing your boss that I still deserve this space. Okay. It's either you are buying or selling in life. I prefer to sell because there are better returns in selling. All right. So, if you have become a distributor, you are now able to buy at the wholesale or distributor price. So for example, if you repurchase 1 box, you are now repurchasing it at 700 Rand. So what is the retail price? What can I sell it for a customer? The retail price is 1,000 Rand. So already you are making 30% profit. So I'm already doing the calculations because I'm like, listen, in a month, if I can sell 10 boxes, if I can sell 10 boxes, that is a profit, a net profit of 3,000 Rand into my household. When was the last time someone gifted you 3,000 Rand? When was the last time someone said, me, Tata, here's 3,000 Rand. Go do whatever you like with this 3,000 Rand, guys. Can 3,000 Rand, can an extra 3,000 Rand right now in your household make a difference? Because I know in my household it absolutely can. 3,000 Rand takes care of the electricity bill. 3,000 Rand is petrol, in my car for the month. 3,000 Rand is school fees. There is an expense in your household now that an extra 3,000 Rand can take care of. But this is where Affluence Global keeps blessing us. Affluence Global says, listen, if you are a big retailer and you are getting those orders, the more product you buy, the less you pay. So if you are buying, for example, 10 boxes, you are actually only going to pay 560 per box instead of the 700 Rand, which means now you're actually making 44% retail profits, 444 Rand for every box that you sell. But let's continue. So that is just you. But now you are talking. Now you are seeing the effects of of double red rose. You're seeing the testimonials and you start talking about it. Then the company says, right, now we are going to pay you and we are going to thank you for empowering others and sharing this opportunity with them. So we have something called a referral bonus. How does the referral bonus work? Now, the starter pack that you chose to come in with is going to determine the percentage commissions that you also earn, the compensation that you get from the company. So the person that came in with the business owner has more earning benefits than the person that came in with the associate. So the end goal for all of us is business owner. So let's look at this scenario. If you came in as an associate, you can refer any starter pack. Okay, the company doesn't discriminate. But then the company says, if you are an associate and you sign up an associate, we will give you 120 Rand. That is about 11% profit commission. You sign up a promoter, that's 360. You sign up a business builder, that's 2,100. You sign up a business owner, boom, that's 4.2. Imagine, guys, you just by signing up one business owner, you are getting paid someone's 1 month salary. Do you know that right now, this is actually above minimum wage in South Africa? Just one business owner that you sign up. Okay. So again, I'm doing the calculations. I'm like, Bongi, sign up 10 promoters in the month. That's 3,600 in your pocket over and above any retail sales that you've made. But now let's look at the difference. You came in with a promoter. I came in as an associate. Look at how much you're earning. When you sign up an associate, the company gives you 150. What did they give me, the associates? I only made 120. So already you're making more money than me. If you are a promoter, you sign up another promoter, you're getting 450. But what did I get as an associate? Signing up a promoter, only 360. Okay. Sign up a business builder, you're getting 2.3. Sign up a business owner, you're getting 4.6. The business builder earns 180 for every associate, 540 for every promoter, 2.4 for every business builder, and 4.9 for every business owner. Then we get to the kapatias. Yo, the business owners. If you are a business owner in the business right now, I want to be your best friend, okay? So if a business owner signs up an associate, they are getting 210 Rand. Remember, I came in as an associate, I only got 120. So you're making almost double the commissions, okay? They sign up a promoter, they're getting 630. They sign up a business builder, they're getting 2.8, and boom, when they sign up a business owner, they are earning 5,600. Okay. Now, I want you to pay attention to the referral bonuses that the business owner earns because this is the maximum that the company pays out. Then we get to the third bonus where this becomes very important. The company says it's okay. Even if you came in as a promoter or an associate, you can upgrade, okay? But you upgrading means you basically have to repurchase the level of the membership that you want to come in with. But then the company says, I want to help you. How do they then help you? The company says, listen, I will pay out the maximum for every referral. So the maximum that the company pays out is 210 for the associate, 2.8 for the business builder, 630 for the promoter, and 5.6 for the business owner. But now the problem is I'm an associate. When I sign up a business owner, I'm only getting 4,200. So then, Bongi, what happens to the balance of the 1.4? The company says, we are saving it for you. That 1.4 is there. It's waiting for you to come and take it. Okay. So they save it for you in the form of upgrade points. So as you are accumulating upgrade points and you are ready to upgrade, you can actually apply these points towards your upgrade. How generous is that? Then we have team commissions. Now, the team commissions are coming from the starter packs that are coming into your business through you, your team, your upline getting spillovers. So this is literally the binary, two legs. You've got a left team, you've got a right team, okay? All that volume is accumulating in your left or either on your right. Then the company says, we will pay you a percentage on your weaker leg, your weaker volume. So remember, I said it's important, again, which level you came in at, because the associate only earns 5% every week. But look at the business owner. The business owner earns 12% binary commissions, okay? So what does that look like? For example, if you have new starter packs in your one leg that accumulate to 10,000 points, and you've got new starter packs in your right leg that accumulated to 6,000 points, your commissions will be calculating on the 6,000, right? So the 6,000 will cancel out the other 6,000. So what is 12% of 6,000? It's 14,400 Rand. Boom, from just one bonus, okay? Then we have the momentum bonus. Yo, guys, you know, the momentum bonus, Mina, I misunderstood it. I thought, it's one of those bonuses where, the company says, produce this much within the first 30 days and you get this. And my upline said, no, this is a bonus paid on the bonus that you have already earned. So that team commission that you earn every Monday, the company then says, whatever you have earned in team commissions, we will match it and we will add another percent. So if you are an associate, whatever team binary commissions that you earned, the company will add another 5% on top of that. If you are a business owner, whatever team commissions you earned, the company will add another 13%. So let's just say, for argument's sake, this Monday, your team commissions were 200,000 and you're a business owner. They calculate, okay, what is 13% of 200,000? It's 26,000. Boom. Here's another bonus on your bonus. Guys, insane. Then we have the match line, the upline, the check match upline bonus. This one really excited me because I started praying for my upline. I was like, please, dear God, bless the wallets of my sponsor, bless his Affluence Global wallets, because I need this person to make money. Because if they're making money, it means I'm making money, okay? So what the company does is they will actually match whatever your upline has earned for the week in binary earnings. When you get to the rank of Ruby, they say, boom, we are giving you as their direct 2%. When you're an emerald, they will give you as their direct 3%. When you're a diamond, they give you 5%. I don't know, like, for those guys that are working, that have an 8 to 5, do you get paid a percentage of your boss's earnings? Never heard of it, okay? So this for me is very exciting. Then we have the global pool bonus. Now, the global pool bonus is where the company says, whatever profit we have now made as a company, we will take 10% off that. And every 6 months, we will share it across the different ranking pools, okay? So let's just say, for argument's sake, in this scenario, the company made $1 million. What is 10% of that converted to rands? 10% of that converted to rands is 200,000. So they will then take 200,000 and split it across each of these pools. So we've got ranks within the company. So from Ruby rank all the way to the highest rank of Crown Elite, every person that is in Ruby rank now gets a share of this 200,000. Every person that is an Emerald gets a share of this 200,000, and so on and so on and so on. And this happens every 6 months. This is where it gets insane. Because in my mind, my logic says, if I was a Ruby and I ranked up to Emerald, ne, it means I now only qualify for this global bonus pool because I've passed the stage of Ruby. Then my upline says, no, Affluence Global says, if you are Emerald, you are going to get a share of the Emerald pool plus the Ruby pool. If you rank up to Blue Diamond, it means every 6 months you are getting a share of the Blue Diamond pool and the Diamond pool and the Emerald pool and the Ruby pool because you already ticked those milestones. Hi, guys. When financial freedom is literally written in bold letters, when a company says, I am not here to play, I am going to feed you. Like I'm already seeing, money trucks that Affluence Global is sending all the way from Ghana, all the way from West Africa. They are sending these money trucks to the SADC region, and these trucks are just parked at the border gates. These trucks are just parked at customs and they are saying, come and fetch me. Whoever wants me, come and fetch me. Okay, right. Then we have the personal purchase bonus. And the personal purchase bonus, guys, this is where the company says, I just want to reward you for buying, for repurchasing. So every time you are repurchasing boxes, whether it's for personal use, whether it's for selling, they don't care what you are doing with these boxes. They will give you 10% back in commissions, okay? Now, let me tell you something that gets even crazier. All these bonuses that I have just been mentioning to you, the referral bonus, the team binary bonus, the momentum bonus, the upline check match, the the global pool bonus. You do not need to maintain to earn these bonuses. I am going to repeat. The company says, I have no expectation of you, to buy. Sorry, guys. These free radicals are jealous. The company says, I do not expect you to buy a certain amount of stock every month in order for you to earn. I am going to repeat. There is no requirement. You see, guys, this complaint, it's even choking me up because it's so unbelievable. The company says, I'm not like all these other companies, that say you must maintain with 4,000 Rand worth of stock or 5,000 Rand worth of stock. You don't have to maintain. Whether you have repurchased or not, every Monday you're getting paid. Every Monday you're getting paid. And for me, that was very key because let's be honest, right now, we are struggling globally as an economy. So I did not want to share something with people where they would need to have to choose, between do they take their commissions to pay bills or do they take their commissions just to maintain for the sake of earning? Okay, right. Then we have the compressed uni level. The compressed uni level, guys, it is the only bonus that says, I just need you to buy one box. I just need you to buy one box, okay, and maintain with one box. It's 700 Rand. It's affordable. And the company says it doesn't matter which rank you are. If you just buy one box, you unlock this bonus, okay, that is paid every month. How does the uni level work? It's based on repurchases. Now your team is repurchasing products, and whatever volume you generate in every level from level 1 to 10, there is a certain percentage that you are earning. So for your level 1s, you are earning 9%. For your level 2, you are earning 7%. Level 3 to 5, you are earning 5%. Level 6, 2%. And then all the way up to level 10, you are earning 1% on all repurchases, okay? This is a compressed uni level. What does compressed mean? Compressed means if Bongi is signed up under Ntabi, Bongi is Ntabi's level 1. Then Bongi signs up Z, right? Uzi falls on Tabi's level 2. But now Bongi decides she's not going to buy that one box to maintain. The system then says, Untabi must still earn her 9%. Bongi, so what I'm going to do for this month, I am going to shift your whole structure up just in terms of earning. So Z will become Ntabi's level 1. And Ntabi, instead of earning 7%, will now earn 9% unilevel commission. And everything shifts up one level. Next month, when Bongi decides to maintain, everything goes back to normal. Okay, so it's a compressed unilevel in that way. You are always going to earn for every single level. Okay, then we have e-unilevel check match. Again, whatever unilevel commissions that now your team has earned up to 5 levels deep, the company will pay you a monthly check match percentage. So you're going to earn 15%. So let's just say on your level 1, collectively, your team earned 100,000. Okay, what's 15% of 100,000? It's 15,000 rand. The company is going to pay you 15,000 rand. Okay, level 2 10%, level 3 and 4 5%, level 5 3%. And then guys, that brings us to the end of the 10 bonuses. But guess what? The company says, I am the gift that keeps on giving. I am going to add more. Okay, so we have incentives, we have a hall of fame, and some of the incentives that we earn them through ranking up. Okay, again, this is another thing that I fell in love with, because there is nothing more frustrating than doing the work from the 1st of the month until the 30th or the last day of the month. And when you get to the last day of the month, you are just 5 to reaching your targets, and boom, on the 1st, the system refreshes. You are starting back on 0. Now you have to go back and redo that work. Guys, there is nothing more frustrating than flushing of points and flushing of every effort that you have put in. Affluence Global says that is not how we operate here. Here, you rank up based on accumulative earnings. I repeat, you rank up based on accumulative earnings. So there's no fine print. There's no, you have to produce so and so in your level 1 and level 2. No, the company is just simply looking at how much money have you made in your lifetime of Affluence Global. That is what is going to determine you ticking off these ranks. So guys, whether you like it or not, if you are building an Affluence Global, you are going to rank up. Even if you don't want to rank up, Affluence Global is saying, I don't care. Mina, I am giving you this rank. Whether it takes you 6 months, whether it takes you a year, Oxalayo, you are going to be a rank holder. So to the people who have been in the network marketing industry and have never been top leaders, you have never had the joy of hitting the high ranks, this is now your opportunity. This is now, Affluence Global is saying, I am going to take ordinary network marketers and I'm going to make them extraordinary by creating a compensation plan that is so fair, that is so doable, and that understands Uguti, the effort that it takes to reach these ranks does not deserve to be flushed out every single month. Okay, now let me tell you something. These incentives, I did not care about these incentives. The only incentives, Mina, that I cared about was when you get to Royal Team Elite. Because look at what happens when you get to Team Elite. Guys, you're getting a car. The company says you get to choose between a Land Cruiser, a Range Rover, or a Lexus. You hit the next rank, you're choosing a G-Wagon. The last three ranks say we are going to be title holders. If you have never held a title deed in your hand, Affluence Global is saying put in the work for the next 2 to 3 to 5 years, and you are not going to hold one title deed. You are not going to hold two title deeds. You are going to be a triple title deed holder by simply putting in the work. Please, guys, you know when they say, I don't know, there's something, when we talk about an answered prayer, when we talk about something that is so divine, Affluence Global, there is something divine about this company. Even the name Affluence has a spiritual, context to it. And you can see it even from the compensation plan, Uguti. We are dealing here with founders who said, we want to transform and we want to impact in the true essence of impacting people. Right now, go to the bank and try and get a car loan. Right now, go to the bank and try and get a bond, a housing finance loan. It is next to impossible for a person that is employed. How much more for those of us that are self-employed, that are network marketers? And Affluence Global is saying, don't even bother. Just put in the work for the next couple of years. Even if it takes me 5 years to own this house, I don't care. It's better than paying off a bond for the next 20 years, guys. So we are literally going to be collecting assets. We are going to be owning apartments in Dubai that are making us money. Okay, then we have the Hall of Fame. Now the Hall of Fame, this is not the Hall of Fame that you are used to. You know the Hall of Fame that you see kachekas, where they have photos of the top performers. The company is saying this is not that kind of Hall of Fame. This Hall of Fame says, I want to recognize the retailer, okay? The person that is buying a lot of product to sell. If you have accumulated 500,000 BVs in personal volume, or if you are a builder with a team and you are out there every single day working and raising leaders, and you have earned $1 million in commissions, the company says you've made it to the Hall of Fame. What does it mean to be in the Hall of Fame? It means every single month you're getting a black card. And this card is going to be loaded for a period of 1 year with 60,000 Rand for you to spend as you wish. On top of all the money that you're already making, the company is saying, let me spoil you. And then the company says all the global trips, the incentive trips, because the company also has international incentive trips, you travel to those for free. You don't even need to qualify, you are there. And then they say, our VIP cannot be driving around in a Toyota. I'm sorry to Toyota owners, okay? It's the first brand that came to mind. Our VIP is going to get a brand new executive car that is worth 600,000 fully paid, and it's on us. Guys, Haibo, guys, me, like every time I present this complaint, it's like I just sweat. I sweat. I literally, like right now as I'm sitting here, my armpits are, guys, an answered prayer. As we end this presentation tonight, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It is either you are saying, I am in this for the health. I love the product. I want to be healthier, because you're gonna pray. You're gonna pay for the price of your health either way. So why not pay for it now to put in a preventative measure that's gonna give you a better quality of life? So it's either you are in this because you understand that your health is your wealth, or you are saying, Bongi, Mina, I want both. Mina, I want a better health, but I also want to make the money. I'm tired. I'm tired of living an above average life. I'm tired of looking at the sky and cheering for aeroplanes that are flying to whichever destinations. I want to be in those aeroplanes this December. I want to say I'm taking my family on an international holiday and not worry about my bank balance. I want to be debt free. I've got bills that need to be paid. I want someone else to take care of those bills. Okay, so if you are that person, go back to the person that invited you. They are going to help you get started. Okay. Every country has its local bank account. Every country has its local rates for the starter packs. Get the bank details, get the rates for your country, and make that payment today, tomorrow, this week. Do not sleep on this opportunity, because Affluence Global right now is like that Gautrain at the Joburg station. Gautrain travels at 160 kilometers per hour. Right now, the Gautrain is standing still. The doors are wide open. It's inviting you in. We are saying, come and grab your seats. Position yourself. Position yourself, because when those doors shut, my dear friend, you will be waving at this Gautrain when it travels at lightning speed. So stop being a sorry. Okay, so stop, letting opportunities pass you by. Stop being a spectator. Stop clapping for other people, because when you want to, you want more info, you want to be in the WhatsApp group, you want to be in that Zoom meeting, but at the end of the month, you are not making a decision. Start being decisive. Start being a participant right now in transforming the current situation that you are in. Start participating right now in your rescue, guys. 4 months to the end of the year. There's no time to waste. You cannot be ending this year the same way that you ended last year. You cannot be starting 2026 writing, what do they call them? New Year's resolutions. Every year you're writing New Year's resolutions, but you're not executing your decision-making skills and taking those chances and taking those risks. Affluence Global is saying, I have not taken off. Come on board. Let's transform lives. I am not here to play. I am here to stay. I am setting up locally. We have a product that works. It's tried and tested. We have a compensation plan that is so insane, that is so generous, So with that said, I'm going to hand over to Ntabi Singh to wrap it up for us. Go back to the person that invited you, and they are going to help you get started. Ntabi, over to you.
You my head. That is why I normally make a video so that you can see my hands on my head. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll never stop saying the lines have fallen on our pleasant places. I'll never stop saying here is an answered prayer. I was telling someone during the day that we are going to run. I've always said we're going to run with this business. We are not just going to walk, but we are going to run. And remember, there's something that we have to really, really, really know. I've been observing throughout the week as I'm inviting people that, oh wow. So positioning and timing are very important. I've been looking at my back office. Of course, I'm smiling as I see those dollars, but there's something that makes me more excited when I look at it. I'm looking at how people are aligned there. I'm looking that first person who said yes to the opportunity is the first person who is given that position, and everybody else comes after them. What am I trying to say to you? Stop procrastinating. I do have people who have heard about the opportunity, but they're still going to think about it. They're still going to consult with others. They're still going to maybe weigh options. They're still going to do some critical thinking while other people are joining. And the next thing when they come, we would have long gone into the how train. I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, just lock up your spot right now with the person who told you, just get into this how train, and I'm telling you, reasoning will come after. What I love the most again about this opportunity is that there is a product at hand, right? You are going to pay whatever amount that you feel like you want to pay. Then what do you get? You get the product. You are going to use the product. You are going to sell the product. So there's no loss at all. It's just a trading. It's just an exchange. You give the company money and the company gives you good health. So what would make you not to take the opportunity? What would make you want to go and think and think and think and crack your skull? Ladies and gentlemen, once I continue talking about this, I won't finish. Other than that, thank you so much, our leader Bongi. Thank you for applying yourself into this. Thank you for the passion. Thank you for really breaking everything else down. It takes long, of course, but we feel like we can just continue and continue and continue. Ladies and gentlemen, let us just go invite more people. Next week, Wednesday, same time, same Zoom link. We will be here. And as well, we do have Mondays, but it is just corporate. We can actually share with you the link in the group. Make sure you talk to the person who invited you to this Zoom link and sign up. Take the link. Don't just sign up. Only pay that money to lock your spot. Thank you as we are going to Singapore and Dubai. Tabisa Magongo here. Shalom.
Good night.
There are no questions.